My name is Lynn Mitzloff, and I'm with the Durango Botanical Gardens, and I'm going to show you today how to plant plants. And this particular one is a perennial. The same thing would apply to annuals, but it's particularly important for perennials because they have to live, hopefully, in this hole for years. Whereas an annual, whatever, it's going to die at the end of the year. So what we need to do is you dig a hole, and you've got to make sure that the hole is deep enough. So what you would do is you can take your plant and you dig your hole and you put your plant in and make sure that the plant is at least a little bit below the level of the ground. Now, a lot of places will tell you that you should make sure your plant is even with the ground. But out here in Colorado, where it is so dry, you do not want the roots having the chance to get up above the ground during the season because they'll dry out and the plant will die. So you make sure that you've got your plant to where he will fit in the ground like this, and then you just start packing around him. Now, as you pack, you can push the soil down a bit. Here, where we are at least, there's a lot of clay in the soil. So you have to get it packed down, but you don't want to pack it down too hard or you'll end up with your plant surrounded by a brick, and that's not good. So you just lay the plant in, put the soil around it, firm it. Don't step on it with your feet. That was the way I was taught when I was a kid, and that's wrong. No feet. And there you go. Now, it looks pretty simple, but the key points are you got to make sure you get it in deep enough, and also make sure the soil is packed around it securely, but not too tight. And then we're going to water it. And this is what it looks like today. And right here is a plant that's been in for, I think, 2 or 3 years. And there's a saying with perennials. It says the first year they sleep, the second year they creep, and the third year they leap. So when you plant a perennial in particular, you got to be patient. But you start with this and you can end up with this. And when they're in bloom, they are just magnificent. Thank you.